going back. My family, started here. My father was raised here in Venice. He had, his family was 9 brothers and sisters. There was 4 boys, 5 girls. They all grew up in the neighborhood. I was actually the first grandson for us, and so I'm named after my dad, who's named after my grandfather. So that's a pretty cool thing for me. I take a lot of pride in that. So my dad was, I'm not exactly sure when they moved here to Venice. I know they were in another part of Venice initially, but ultimately they settled over on Palms. My dad was born in 47, so that's all I knew, was Palms. But I do know that they did have another house somewhere here in Venice prior to that. My dad talked about the hills, the little hills over, and him playing on those things and falling off his bike and stuff. Some of those stories I remember as he telling me as a kid. Probably in the 50s, I would assume. My aunts and uncles were all raised here, went to Venice High School. As I was telling you earlier, I originally lived in Oakwood, right across the street from Oakwood Park on California, literally right across the street. And so, on California. So I was born, California and Lincoln in the car on the way to the hospital. As you pass by, the Market Basket. It was Market Basket back then. And a lot of people won't remember, or you have to be quite old to remember Market Basket. Yeah. And so I moved out to the Valley when I was really young because of the neighborhood dynamic, the way it was. It was just a little too hectic for my father, trying to raise a young family. And so, obviously we spent a lot of time with you guys back then. And so by that time, you guys were, I think, in Inglewood. So, you guys were in Inglewood. My dad moved out to the Valley, but family was still here on Palms. And so, we always got together in Venice. It was always, we're coming back to Venice, to family gatherings. We're all here in Venice, birthday parties, holidays. Christmas was huge for us.